Welcome, guys. This is me recording for you the tour I took of Poughkeepsie. I took a horrible bunch of footage that I've sliced and doctored up here to try and make the best of what I did. I kind of repel electronics. Things die around me, computers, cars, I can't wear a watch, so you'll have to bear with me. But this is a way of bringing the pictures to life and sort of letting you see where in my mind I was imagining our beloved characters as they interacted with each other at this landmark that is a real place that you can visit. This is an adorable map at the Poughkeepsie train station showing you a not very realistic depiction of the area.
Certainly not to scale.
Certainly not to scale. Okay, and here is my favorite part of it because look, Blake. Okay, and where's the flippin' train station? It's on here somewhere. Right here. Oh, here's the train station. Ta-da! The good news is behind me is the actual train station. So you'll get to see that. And you'll get to see the walking bridge and that bridge, whatever that is. Thank you. And it's beautiful Poughkeepsie area. All right. Okay, now we're here inside the train station. And I'm pretty sure I look like a weirdo. But it's beautiful in here. Pretty. Look at the chandelier. Okay, and here's the outside of the station that, for me, was very pretty. Dear heavens, ignore my shaky video. But that's the Hudson River and the parking lot where Livia sometimes parks if she gets a spot. She would probably be out on the road. There's the tracks. There's Blake's shade spot under the stairs. I swear I was not drinking when I took this video. And there's the Hudson River beyond with the mountains behind it. And that's a sight from my childhood that now that I live in Maryland, when I go back, I think it's just so pretty. Again, that's the parking garage and the elevator, the stairs up and down to the tracks, which are quite steep. And this is Poughkeepsie Trailer Prep, which we made a cardboard piano and brought it down to the station to take some pictures. And that metal railing, we took the pictures, was so hot, and I had no idea, and I jumped on it to put the piano somewhere, and I got burns in places girls should not get burns. So that's for the love of Poughkeepsie. Here's the metal pergola, which is what I'm calling it. I'm sure it has a different name. It is undergoing renovation at this point. You'll see pictures of it throughout this ebook, so you can see how beautiful it is. You can get the light coming in the front. You can see it backwards. I think that would be a pretty place to get married, although I had Blake and Livia doing that somewhere else on the train tracks. But it does make, when the shadow says Poughkeepsie, it's unique. I hope they're done with the renovations soon, because I'd love for visitors that might be looking to see where Poughkeepsie happened to see it in its full beauty. And on a crisp fall day, you won't find any prettier place than Poughkeepsie for the leaves on the Hudson, behind the Hudson River and behind the station. And that's the walkway to the pergola, which is also closed right now. And it's a little walk away from Wares Park, which we're going to see next. And that is where, of course, Wares Park is where I use Firefly Park in the book. And here is a 360. There's the Mid-Hudson River Bridge I was so dim about in the first clip. And here's where, you would see some barbecuing and whatnot. The river was choppy that day. It was so windy, so cold when I took this video. Just a little bit of fall leaves left there. And there's even a little restaurant down there, which I didn't even know until I saw. And that's the walking bridge, which is a recent addition to Poughkeepsie. And you can walk, there's no traffic, just foot traffic and maybe bikes, I'm not sure. And this was showing you the resemblance between the pergola and this little part of the sculpture in the park. And on a warmer day, that would be a beautiful place to sit. And of course, that is where Olivia and Blake tromp through a few different times and have their reception. Next, we're going to see a different set of steps going from Wayhurst Park up to the station. You can see how much care was put into the design of this one. And honestly, I just got lucky. This is the last stop on the metro station, so this is where she would be. There's the parking garage, which, man, I should have used in a few scenes. I totally forgot it was there. Where I was living was about 45 minutes above this station, and I showing you the cloudy day. We were getting snowflakes right then. And there's the pergola from below and the walking bridge. There's the track. There's the platform where he waits for her. And that sign. Look at the shake. I even stabilized this. But I used to feel bad for people that had to spell Poughkeepsie because it looks so hard to spell. And now I spell it all the time. And that's Cole's Church. Right behind the walking bridge, there's a road and then there's the church. So it is in walking distance, but it's not as the crow flies straight, just like that. And next we'll be taking a little peek at the church. But I think I took a different, there's a different view, again, of the station, just to give you a feel from all the different sides. Up behind, on the walkway area was where I was taking that very first video. And next we see Cole's Church, which this church is obviously older. It had some really unique touches that I thought were pretty. And even just the busted stained glass, which it just sort of added an air of mystery to it, even in broad daylight. It kind of fit. I hope they do repair it, though. It's a very pretty church. I think there was a sign there saying services were being held somewhere else, off property. But that's where you can see the copper up along the roof line, that pretty roof. There's crosses all over it. And the red doors, I love the red doors. So now we're going to swing you around to the front, which was gated off, so I was holding up my camera. And there's the Virgin Mary holding baby Jesus. Again, more red doors. This is like a little bit filmed like a horror movie. Sorry about that. Sorry that it's filmed like a horror movie. I promise it wasn't scary. And I was trying to just get you every aspect of it and show you all the different parts and pieces. And again, it's in disrepair, so hopefully there will be some fixing of Cole's Church. And now we're down on the tracks, taking a look at what it would be like for Olivia to be waiting for the train. And I always try and figure out where Blake might be, and I think he would be over there. And there's the parking lot that you have to go up and over in the distance. Trains always make me nervous. I always make sure I'm behind the yellow line, third rail and all that jazz. And there's an elevator. Sure, it looks just like every other train station, but slap this name on it and it becomes ours. And there's the tracks again with some leaves on it, waiting for the train to come from the city. And now we're at Joann Fabrics, which is just down the road in a strip mall, nothing special going on. I do believe there was flakes, little snowflakes when I was there. And that's a crucial chapter in Poughkeepsie when we have, oh yeah, I just saw the flakes. Now standing in there remembering Meemaw and the whole scene from his childhood where he met Beckett. I've had a lot of people ask me, does Beckett remember Mouse? And that's something for Return to Poughkeepsie to find out about. Thanks for going to Poughkeepsie with me. It was great fun showing you where this story takes place.